hunt for survival, baboon is one of the most challenging and respected catches. The hunt begins early, often just after sunrise. The Hadzabe men move silently through the bush, armed with handcrafted bows and poisoned arrows made from local plants like the desert rose. Tracking baboons is no easy task. They're fast, smart, and travel in groups. It requires deep knowledge of the land, wind direction, animal behavior, and absolute patience. When a baboon is successfully hunted, the group carries it back to their camp. What follows is not just a meal, it's a communal ritual. The animal is first singed over an open fire to remove the fur, then carefully butchered. Every part of the animal is used. The meat is roasted or stewed, sometimes with roots, wild herbs, or honey if available. As the baboon cooks over hot coals, the smell draws children and elders around the fire. When it's ready, everyone eats together. For the Hadzabe, food isn't just about sustenance, it's about sharing. There are no individual plates. Everyone takes what they need, and everyone is equal. This way of life, while simple, reflects something powerful: respect for nature, deep knowledge of survival, and a sense of community that modern life often forgets. To outsiders, the idea of hunting and eating baboon might seem shocking, but for the Hadzabe, it's part of a sustainable tradition that has lasted for tens of thousands of years.
live free. Morning, setting out. When the first light breaks through the branches of the baobab, the camp stirs. The women are already talking softly, tying their babies to their backs and gathering digging sticks. I rise, stretch, and run my hand across the smooth wood of my bow. My arrows are ready, some plain, for birds or small animals, others tipped with poison for larger game. My brother-in-law says to me, "Today, let us follow the tracks toward the rocky hills. I saw guinea fowl there yesterday." I nod, and we set off together, barefoot on the dust. The air is cool, and each sound, the call of a hornbill, the rustle of leaves, tells us a story. We do not carry food or water for the day. What we eat, we will find. Hunting for meat. We move slowly, stopping often to scan the ground. At last, I spot the delicate hoof prints of a dik-dik. They are fresh. My brother-in-law gestures with his chin, and we follow in silence. For a long time we walk, circling, listening. Then I see it, a small antelope, ears twitching, ready to leap. I draw my bow. The arrow flies, striking its side. It bounds away but slows, for the poison is already working. We follow until it falls, still breathing. I kneel and place my hand on its flank. "Thank you," I whisper, for we do not take life without respect. When we carry the animal back, the children run to meet us, clapping their hands and shouting. Soon the fire is roaring, the meat is roasting, and the smell fills the camp. Everyone eats, men, women, children, elders. The fat is saved for the old ones, and the bones are cracked for marrow. Nothing is wasted. Tonight, our bellies will be full, the honey guide's song. But not every day brings meat. On many days, we depend on another gift, honey. Once as we walked through the bush, we heard the sharp call of the honey guide bird. "Chirp, chirp, chirp," it cried, darting ahead, pausing, then calling again. We laughed, for we knew this bird was leading us to sweetness. We followed it through thorn and brush until it landed on a branch, fluttering excitedly. Above us, high in the tree, was a hive. We gathered dry grass, lit a torch and climbed. Smoke drove the bees away, and we split the hollow to reveal golden comb, dripping with honey and crawling with larvae. We ate right there, sticky fingers, sweet mouths. The children licked the comb until their cheeks were shining, and, as always, we left a share for the bird. It is our partner. Without it, the hive would have remained hidden. The work of women. While we men chase after game and honey, it is the women who ensure no one goes hungry. I watch my wife and sisters move with their digging sticks, babies tied to their backs. They know the land in a way that men do not. They tap the earth, listening for the hollow sound of hidden tubers. When they find them, they dig with patience, breaking the soil until the roots are free. These tubers are our safety. They may not taste like honey or meat, but they fill the belly and give water on hot days. Women also gather berries, greens, and baobab fruit. The baobab especially is a gift. Its fruit is hard to crack, but inside is a sour white powder that strengthens us. Without the steady work of the women, our people would not survive. Their baskets are often heavier than a man's kill. Living with the seasons. Our food changes with the sky. When the rains come, the bush is alive with berries and greens. Children's mouths are stained purple from eating them straight from the bushes. After the rains, when the rivers shrink, we can catch fish by hand, feeling for them in the mud. In the dry months, we rely more on baobab fruit and tubers, and we must walk farther to hunt. We do not store food. We do not plant fields. The land is our storehouse, and the seasons are our calendar. Each moon brings something different, and we are never bored of eating the same thing because it is always changing. Outsiders' food. Sometimes people from outside bring us maize flour or rice. I have tasted it. It is soft, plain, and it fills the stomach, but it is not alive. It does not taste of the sun, the soil, the chase, or the hive. To me, these foods feel empty. Our foods, meat roasted over the fire, wild honey, fresh baobab fruit, carry the spirit of the land, the meaning of eating. When we eat, it is not each family alone. Food is always shared. A hunter does not keep his kill for himself. Honey is passed around until even the smallest child has a taste. Around the fire, stories are told, laughter rises, and the food binds us together. For us, food is freedom. It is the earth providing.
Listen closely to their incredible click-based reflects their deep cultural heritage. Watch as they gather around the fire to prepare a freshly hunted meal, cooking with nothing but natural tools and age-old techniques. Meat on bone fire the result? A flavorful, nourishing feast straight from the wild. This video is not just about food, it's about survival, community, language, and connection to the land. Whether you're passionate about indigenous cultures, fascinated by bushcraft, or just curious about life off the grid, this is a powerful look at real, raw human life, far from modern convenience. Travel deep into the heart of East Africa and spend a day with the Hadzabe tribe, one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies still living as humans did for thousands of years. In this documentary-style video, you'll witness the Hadzabe's extraordinary connection to nature, from tracking and hunting wild animals with handmade bows and poisoned arrows to preparing delicious bush meals using natural ingredients gathered from the land. Direct hit hunting techniques. The Hadzabe hunt using traditional methods, no guns, no modern tools, just handcrafted bows, keen instincts, and silent teamwork. Whether they're chasing baboons, birds, or small antelope, every step in the hunt is guided by ancestral knowledge and deep respect for nature. You'll see how every part of the animal is used, wasting nothing. Click language communication. The Hadzabe language is one of the world's rare click languages, filled with pops, clicks, and tones that are as musical as they are complex. It's not just communication. It's a cultural identity that has survived for millennia, even as modern influences close in. Wild cooking and family meals. After the hunt, the tribe gathers around a fire to cook their catch. Meals are shared communally, seasoned only by fire and experience. Watch as they prepare baboon meat, roast tubers, and even harvest wild honey straight from the trees. Every dish tells a story of survival, resourcefulness, and unity. A life in harmony with nature. The Hadzabe live with what nature Hadzabe tribe men, warriors, cattle keepers, and protectors of the If the women of the Hadzabe tribe are the heart of the household, but also a single defend them from predators, and navigate
Then you go to Akanima.
Often older men who prepare medicines and offer spiritual guidance. Providers. In the arid crucial and active role in gathering and
Bana acha mzungwembo ache yote nandi bana.
unlike the men, who may venture far for days to chase animals like baboons, antelope, or even small wildcats, Hadzabe women tend to stay closer to camp, engaging in shorter, but highly effective hunting and foraging expeditions. Their tools are simpler: digging sticks, small bows, and deep ancestral knowledge of the land. But their results are powerful. Their hunting technique. Tracking small game, Hadzabe women are highly skilled at spotting subtle animal tracks and disturbances in the underbrush. They often hunt small mammals like hares, squirrels, birds, or even baboons using short-range bows and arrows. Cooperative movement, they hunt in small, cooperative groups. Communication is mostly silent, relying on hand signals and eye contact, which is essential for moving through the dense brush without alerting prey. Setting traps, in some cases, they'll set up basic snares or deadfall traps near watering holes or animal paths, returning later to check if anything has been caught. Foraging while hunting, women often combine hunting with foraging, collecting edible roots, berries, baobab fruit, tubers, and wild honey along the way. This multitasking approach ensures they return with something even if the hunt is unsuccessful. Once they return to the camp, there is a strong emphasis on sharing. All food, whether meat, roots, or fruit, is distributed among the group, especially to children and elders. Meals are often cooked over an open fire with the whole family gathered. You'll see mothers teaching their children how to clean game, prepare it for roasting, and even identify useful plants. The role of women in survival. While the Hadzabe men's hunting is dramatic and more visible, the women's role is constant, dependable, and essential. Day after day, they ensure the family is fed, teaching the younger generation how to survive with wisdom, patience, and deep respect for nature. Their strength lies not just in their ability to hunt, but in their understanding of the land, their resilience, and their deep connection to the rhythms of the natural world. Wow! The kitchen was alive with clinks, sizzles, and bursts of laughter. Chaba stood over the stove, stirring a pot of fragrant stew so rich that even the curtains seemed to lean in for a sniff.